Hey everybody! Welcome to our show.
Welcome to our pre-record.
Yes!
Please leave messages though because Amy will be monitoring.
I will. Our friend Michelle here has a special date with her daddy on Thursday. So
Yes.
we have the ability to pre-record, which is phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
Yes, because it frees us up a little bit.
Yes.
Ready?
Yes. Gun wins.
Gun wins. Gun wins. So my name is Amy.
And I'm Michelle.
And we are
Two creative chicks that ride.
So welcome everybody to our show. Amazing. The weeks just keep flying by for me.
I know, we're on like 35.
I know. Oh, it's amazing, right? So for those of you who are just joining us for the first time, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button on our channel. That way you can get all of our crazy episodes that we put out. But our show is here to educate and inspire other women riders here and around the world.
Mm-hmm.
And we always cover all these different topics of conversation, things like need-to-know basis kind of a thing for, female riders. Where do you ask those questions? Where do you get the information from? So that's kind of what our show is about. And we have an excellent show planned for you guys today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. It is. We have a little bit of behind-the-scenes footage this week, right? And the babe of the week is going to be about our calendar, I think, right?
Yep, round 9. Yep, round 9.
Yes, round
So
9.
exciting.
Only like 2 more spots left, right?
Yeah,
9, 10,
actually
11.
9, 10, and 11's a surprise.
Oh.
A surprise round.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited over this calendar that we're making. And the product of the week is we got some really cool new gemstone necklaces in
Yeah.
that I just love, and they're just amazing. I've had a couple of people come up to me and be like, oh my God, they're great. So yeah that's going to be a lot of fun. Spiritual spin this week. I chose a different topic kind of a thing. Like, I'm going to talk about soul connections a little bit
Nice.
in the spiritual spin.
Ooh,
Yeah.
exciting.
I know. Today is no exception to our behind the scenes footage though. I mean, when we get right down to it, it's crazy in the shop.
Yeah,
Crazy.
it really is. It really is. It's insane. I mean, you have been, you've been sorting through your family stuff, taking care of business, taking care of business. So, the lovely things that we have to go through when somebody passes in our life. And so I've been holding down the fort, and Amy walks in, she's like, okay, we'll do a pre-record. Yeah. Okay, 3:30? Perfect, yep. I've been spending all day making sure everything's all nice and set up and pretty and ready. And, Amy walks into like, dun, 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 like this customer, he ran home, he had to get his handlebars because he's putting apes on, and he's so excited that he found us. And I believe the phone was ringing, but Dave got it, and we're still setting up. And it's just like, and that, Amy, it was actually quiet when you came in. Like that was easy. Like it's almost like, speaking like it's universe. It's almost like universe knows, or something happens with the energy, gets hyped up, and then we like emit this excitement, and then everybody's like na 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 na. People stop in to say hi. People that you haven't heard from in a while. New customers come in. The shop has been really, just gaining steam. You know what I mean? There's just been and thank you to everybody that's like stopped in and shopped, but today, no exception.
Right.
No exception.
It's great. It's like, Mom and Pop are back again. You know what I mean? And the energy in the shop is just amazing. And I know that's why a lot of people continue to come back here.
We do a lot of good work. We do.
You do. Dave is a phenomenal mechanic at really good prices, as most of you know. And for those who don't, we are located inside of Yankee Days Motorsports, which is a full-functioning motorcycle repair shop.
Yes.
And me and Michelle have the Electric Boutique in the front.
Yes.
Where we showcase the products that we highlight here on our show.
Yeah, and we do a great job of keeping the energy nice and clean, because there's just so many different type of people that come in. You know what I mean? Almost everyone is awesome, but just too much energy can be like, I don't know, especially in a small space. But I wanted to share. Should we share our setup first, or should I play the little video that we have first, and we can kind of summarize what was going on?
Let's do the video first.
Okay,
Let's do the video first. Or no, let's do the setup first.
Are you
I
sure?
changed my mind. Yeah, let's do the setup first.
She changed her mind. She can change her mind. It's totally up
Because
to her.
listen,
Yeah.
we are so crazy before when we get into these seats and we take a breath and it's like kickstands up, bitches, tits up, bitches.
Yeah.
Whew, hi.
Hello.
And it's the God's honest truth. But we wouldn't have it any other way, right? Total blessings. Totally blessed.
Total blessings.
Yeah.
And actually, I think I am going to have to just kind of get us going here.
And boy, does that fit.
It does and it doesn't, because I think I've turned into the hurricane person. Now, just in case, because if we just set up that camera like really quick so that you could see our setup, we may not have had volume during that time.
Okay.
But so basically, we were showing you, just to kind of recap,
Right.
our laptop that we use, all the little things that we have. We have our little clock so that we can keep track of time. Amy was showing you the back end of it, which I think is like so
Crazy.
important. Yeah.
But it's true, because where we sit and what we do when we get ready for the show, I mean, we have to move the tables, we have to move the product, we have to get the chairs from it back out front.
Yep, these chairs are over behind the counter.
Right. And so there's a lot that goes into our setup. It's not, hey, click on, hey, what's up,
Hey bitches, how
Right.
you doing? No, we're like,
what's going on?
that's why half the time when we log on, we're like,
Yeah,
Now,
but that's okay.
and that's just what we have to do, right? That's just what we have to do. So we, like Amy said, we set up the laptop, we set up our microphone, we move the table out, we make sure everything's plugged in, and we have to do like a mic check, and we do a camera check, because in the beginning days, if you've been watching us since the beginning days, we didn't do all that stuff, or we thought we did, and then we just didn't have any sound, or would be frozen. So we've worked through that, and now we just do all that stuff in the very beginning. And like Amy said, like we move this display back, which isn't really as easy as it looks.
No.
You have to be very, very careful.
How many times have we dropped the stuff, these bags and stuff up here? Lord knows.
If we had a nickel for every time,
No, we'd be rich. We'd be going to Cancun, Mexico.
we'd have our own little studio. I like our studio,
I do.
though. I like our
love
setup.
our space.
And we always mean to do more. Like, we're like, oh, in
Let's
the
do
back,
this, let's
we can
do
change,
that.
let's do this, we can change the
I'm so
scenery
painting that
every
blackboard.
week, And, oh, yeah, hello, spring.
My blackboard still says hello, spring.
And we just get, a lot to do before the show, and we love it. It's a labor of love.
It is a labor of
Yeah.
love, Michelle. This what we've done to the front of this shop in record timing,
Mm-hmm.
right? And to have the customers that come in now, they're like, oh my God, it's such a good vibe in here.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're so glad we found your store. We are just gonna be back in a day. We have people come in and be like, I will be back on Friday.
Yeah.
And we appreciate
Just today we
all
had
of
that.
them. Yeah, we appreciate all of y'all coming in.
Yeah.
And if you haven't been down in a while, I mean, come check us out. We have
Yeah.
some really great stuff, and the holidays are coming.
Yeah, the holidays are coming, and so if you're a guy that has a girl that rides, or if you're a girl that has a family member that rides, or if you're a girl that rides, this is the place for
Yeah.
holidays. This is
Yeah, it
definitely
really
the place.
is. All about the biker girls.
So all the stuff that we do to set up, and then if you throw something like this in, we're just going to show you some video footage of like, this is just like one of many. It's almost
Yes.
always like this
Yes.
before we go live. We
Yeah.
usually have to shush people out the door, or they're sitting behind that area that Amy was showing very quietly, watching us. So let
Sometimes
me
that's
just
a
share
little
that with
weird.
you.
Murder? Murder. Right here. In this room. I love you killing flies.
Oh, the flies.
Excuse me, Michelle.
Yeah.
Can you see why our scanner's not working for some reason?
Oh, that's not working? All right, hold on. Doing it. I'm
I can do it manual.
doing some behind the scenes stuff. So
Sure, you can.
this is so so for right now yeah, so for right now it's recording. I'm doing behind the scenes
Behind the scenes.
for our what happens
Right before the show.
so it wasn't plugged in all the way right here.
Okay. That's good.
That was
Listen,
probably me, yeah.
I knew it's something easy. I just
Yeah.
unplugged it to bring it outside. So,
probably me.
yeah,
So
awesome.
this is
This
yeah.
is working now.
Every time I
Perfect.
do it,
Thank
what I
you.
change,
you're welcome.
I always change the filter every time. Yeah. Because this is with no filter.
This
that's
is
with the filter.
45 minutes before our show,
Worry
Amy.
about that, that's only if you take the whole.
But we enjoy it. This is why we're here, right?
Yeah, that's why we're here. 45 minminutes till showtime.
Right.
And look at Amy's like taking one for the team.
It's still not
They
working.
clear it. You don't have to pay much.
Just-
You should have to
Oh,
pay
there you
much
go. It's like magic. Oh, it's magic. We can make him a ticket and add it to his bill too if you want. And you don't have to. But what you do is if you make a ticket, you tell him we'll add that to your bill, and when we close out. Yeah, I just thought of that. Look at, we even got a future. We're gonna. Hi, Marley. Can you say hello? Hello. So this is our setup. I just took pictures of the new cat ears that are going to be going on today's show. We still haven't we haven't got our camera set up yet. So, but we are. And we're going to be sitting. Oh, and this computer kind of needs some help. But we're going to be sitting right there for the show today. Yeah.
That's truly what it was like.
Yeah, I think that paints a good picture of like what that was 45 minutes before showtime.
Right.
As you could see, like from what we showed you where we were here, how we're all set up, that computer wasn't even close
No.
to being ready.
And it's funny because in that particular clip that we used, there was a dog running
There was
around.
even a dog.
I gotta tell you, we're dog friendly, right? We are dog friendly. I will give the dogs water. I always
Yeah,
do.
we'll give
are
your
you
doggies-
thirsty, puppy? Are you thirsty? My granddaughter would be so proud. Go, mama! Feed the puppies!
Feed the puppies,
But it's true, dogs running around, people, our shop isn't all that big. We hold a lot of stuff in here, but square footage wise, it's not really that big. But you know what? It's so much fun.
It really
and
is.
the characters that come through the
Oh
door
my
on
God.
show day.
Yeah, it's amazing.
On
It's like,
show day.
and we're happy to do it. Like we're not like, oh my God, get out. You know what I mean? We're like, come on,
Yeah.
because I think it just lifts the spirits and
It
lifts
does.
the energy
It
and
does.
and gets us in a. I think personally that the plan is forever that Amy and Michelle is just going to be like dun 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 before the show, or otherwise we're going to be
Yeah.
like shit. What do we, like I think once we were ready, like way
We
early.
did. We were ready at
What the hell
11:30. We were like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Sparky, what do we do?
Should we check it again?
Do you need more coffee? When's the last time you peed? Want to go smoke again?
I know. We had like it was like.
I mean, come on, for real.
Yeah, I think we work really well like that, you know.
We do.
And what
Under
I love
pressure.
is that, I think Thursdays especially, like this Thursday, there's probably going to be some broken hearts because they're going to come. I don't know. Maybe I will have you run the show from inside the shop. You know what I mean? Because, yeah, we'll see. Because because they come on that
Yeah,
day.
they come on Thursdays knowing that,
And we love that.
we're here, you know?
Mhm.
Great idea.
Yeah.
That's what we'll do.
I love
We'll
it.
air it from the shop anyway. Amy will be here on Thursday. Come and see me. Have some coffee.
With bells
Bring
on.
your doll. I'll give her water.
I'm gonna give her a to-do list, and she's gonna put price tags on everything because we get so busy.
I
We're like,
love that
how
idea.
much is that? We're like, I don't
Throw on a
remember.
figure, Michelle. Throw on a figure.
Shit, I don't remember. But we just because we're so
So
busy up here, and it's not an excuse because I remember when we first started, I was like, we have an excuse. And you're like, no, we have a reason. We
That's
don't have
right.
an excuse.
We don't have
We have a
excuses.
reason.
We have reasons.
Because
That's
we
right.
do this because we love to do it. We don't
Yeah.
do it because we want to get rich.
Yeah,
If
right.
Would it be awesome if we did?
Heck yeah, I'd like a
we'd
couple
probably
extra hundred in the
yeah,
bank for a
we'd probably
row.
share it with everybody. We'd be like,
Right.
dude, have some.
Right, and then we'd be able to do our Venus project and all the other projects we want to do.
Yeah,
You know, so it's coming together though.
I love it.
It is.
I
I
wouldn't
do
ask
too.
for any other way. I'm just
I wouldn't
thrilled.
either. I wouldn't either. I mean, we have so much fun
It's a fucking
behind the
dog
scenes
running
and
around.
on the show, right? I mean, the dog. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I'm like with the fucking dog running around. We're like, hi, welcome to our show. You know.
And there's
Oh,
a
no,
dog
doggy.
sitting in front of us, but we don't let you know that. Like, we are so composed and all on it, and like, hi, welcome to our show.
Every now and,
And
then,
we're
though,
both going,
True. Every now and then you might see us being
That's
like,
gonna be a good blooper.
like Amy's talking and I'm like, no, get away.
Oh man.
Yeah, that'll be our blue.
The ones that hide from the camera, the ones who want to get in on the action. It's like,
On the outside we're like 1, 2, 3. On the inside we're like, and then we're just-
yeah. And it's the truth. That's how we are.
Oh, it's so
It
true.
really is,
It
though. And that, listen, I
is.
wouldn't have it any other way either.
It's
I love what we do. I look forward to doing what we do. You know, even in all the times of craziness in my head right now, I look forward to show day.
It's
Right.
like no, life, all life melts
Melts
away,
away.
you know. Unless you're in the shop trying to buy something or whatever, you know. Then you.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Gotta wait till 1
done,
o'clock.
as long as it's done before 12 or after 1, that's it. Even right up to the last minute, you know. Okay, thank you, bye. Or and you've even seen us ring people up. You know what we try to, because Amy and I do the scheduling.
Right.
Well, Dave gives us an idea of when they can come in, and we do the scheduling. So we really even make an effort to make sure, like, we're like, okay, it takes this amount of time. We leave plenty of time to finish the job. And sometimes you wonder if Dave's just in the back, like, with the wrench, like, gotta do the whistle. Oh, okay, I think I'll finish this job up. The girls getting ready to start, you know? Yeah.
For real.
Like,
It's the truth.
Okay, I'll wrench on it. It's like,
Yeah,
what
exactly.
the fuck? Are you kidding me? But, you know, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for customers.
Right.
So
And we love
we're
our
definitely
customers.
not complaining about a customer
Oh,
coming in for the
absolutely
job.
not.
Complaining
Absolutely
about
not.
Dave
Listen,
dilly-dallying in the back.
That's why there's 2 of us, right? So we have the agreement about the phones, right? Like, so
Yeah.
either one of us could jump up and go ring somebody out and the other one would take over. So it's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
Although, you know, we'd like for you guys to hang out and watch the show too if
Yeah.
you've got a few minutes or, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and Dave
we
has
love
come
that.
a long way with checking people out.
Yes, he has. We've trained him.
Phenomenal.
So
She trained him. I
Yeah.
can train him. She trained him.
he's not trainable.
She's like,
He's not trainable. He just agreed to do it. He's just like
we love our Dave. It's great stuff.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love sharing with everybody like what it's like, and we're not sharing it to be like, oh, poor us, you must watch us because
it's
we are
more like-
poor, helpless souls.
It's more like joining the fun.
I know, it's like,
motherfucker.
man, how many times have we said that? Like, oh, we should have the camera on right now. Like,
Yeah.
people should be watching this shit
Literally,
right
because
now.
we look like I don't know what we look like running all around. Like, you
Yes.
know, do you ever see dragonflies when they're trying to mate or butterflies
Yeah.
when they're trying to
That's
argue or something? That's us going all over the place. It really is.
I think what was it last week? You were like, did we, and do we have, and do you, and I was like, not today, Amy. I like replaced Satan with Amy, but then we were like, Amy's like, okay, I guess it's done.
Okay. She's like, not today, Amy. And you know what? That's the best part about our friendship is like we're so real with each other, right? And there's very few boundaries.
Yeah.
Because our relationship is a very healthy one.
It is.
Very healthy.
Yeah, and everything that's said is like mindful and comes from a place of love.
Right.
And I will get like, I'll be like the zip, 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 and zip. That's it. The Italian comes out, but Amy will. It's so cute because she knows, like, she's watching that clock in her head, and she's like, "Okay, how may I help you today?" You're just you're like
Okay,
you
how
flick the
can I
switch.
help you do what you need to do?
I know. How
What
can
I
we
do?
help you
Right.
get you out the door by noon?
Oh, it's the truth too. It is. But you know, being in the customer service field, no matter what job I was in my whole life, always having to deal with other people, I learned very early on to never let anybody's attitude affect me, and the nicer you are to people, the less they get aggravated.
And she gets like I'm around her all the time, so I like it's just a whole switch. It's like, well, hello. I'm waiting for her to like invite them into her like sugar plum gingerbread house so that she can like bake them later. She's like,
Yeah, man, 'cause I get
sweet,
that.
syrupy. Yeah, you're just like, hello.
I hope I don't sound like that on the show. I don't think so. I have so much fun on the show.
No,
I'm just amazing.
no, it's just like
It's with
it's our
customers,
thing, you
yeah.
know. And for me, before the show, I'll be like,
Telephone too.
yeah,
Instant telephone.
yeah,
voice.
instant telephone voice. And for me, I'll be like a little snippy, like I'll be like a little old Italian like bitch, and people be like, well, does she really have a fun show? I'll be like, yeah, just stick around, give me 3 minutes.
Right.
Woo.
Yep. More.
Come on.
Exactly.
We also just kind of being ourselves today too, like since it's an off day, to show you kind of like we really, you know, what for the show we'll get all like, I'll get all dolled up, and sometimes we'll have, you know,
Makeup
we'll be looking
on,
great
lipstick,
and yeah,
jewelry.
drenching in jewels.
But listen, most of the time, this is it. Hair in
Yeah.
a bun.
Yeah.
You know, riding out the storm.
Yeah,
I
riding
mean,
out the storm, and we're beautiful. You know, we really believe that we are just true beauties. You know, we love being beautiful.
Right, and you want to know what? It takes a really comfortable spirit to say that.
Yes.
Right, because most women and men
Mm-hmm.
don't have the confidence and the self-acceptance, I think.
Put the
is
masks
key.
on.
Right, we were talking about masks at our last meeting that we had. Remember
Really?
the masks?
Oh yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
the masks we were talking about when we were at your house doing the meeting.
Yep.
We were talking about the different masks
Yeah.
we wear and why we wear them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's great because even with our show, there's like really no mask. I
There
mean, there
isn't.
is a professionalism. Like, you know, I could be bawling my eyes out 5 minutes before the show, and I get on the show, I'm like, hey.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but
What's
that's what we do.
up? Yeah,
You know?
that's what we do. It's how we roll.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're right. And and today the masks are off. You see
Yeah.
behind the scenes. You see what we do. You see what we go through. Poor us. To put the show on for you.
Come give us foot rubs, please.
Yes, please.
Just a little one.
Feel free to get in on the conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to, you know, tell us what you think, and if you have any suggestions for us on how to make things go smoother, keep them to yourself, because we really don't give a shit. We're having a blast.
For real. People always are like, oh, well, you should do this. And, oh, have you tried that? Oh, it would be great if you guys did.
No, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna
Shut
do
up.
me.
Upside down.
She's upside down.
So we have all these really cool new gemstone necklaces.
They're beautiful.
Right.
Oh, let me see if I'm gonna give you some outside
I
lighting.
have some. Oh, that would be nice.
It's like the shadow effect.
Oh, that's beautiful.
QVC.
So I got these brand new chakra necklaces with the points on the end. I love them. We got a whole bunch I really love arrows and teeth looking things. So
Yeah.
I got a couple of these in. They're absolutely stunning. They're very well made, very well crafted. I do have a whole bunch of, you know, I'm the moon girl, like, you know, the witchery. I love the moon. I have a whole bunch of these new moon phases with the chips on them.
I love them.
Yeah, that's actually
And they're pretty heavy duty too.
They are. They're
You
very
know, they're
well
not-
made. They're not cheaply put together. They're really stunning pieces. And they're really reasonably priced, and I love them. And I'm really bad at camera shots, guys. So I'm
You're
just
doing good.
saying. So we got a whole bunch of the new Gemstone Jewelry in. More is on the way. So please come on down and see the stuff that we have.
Do you want me to hold the camera while you go through each one and just kind of talk about it, or
Okay.
you want me to be camera lady?
Camera lady. So, my brain is frozen today.
That's okay.
I love these chakra necklaces. I actually,
I'm such a good camera person.
I love you.
I'm such a good
I
camera
love
person.
her.
I'm fired.
Right, I love these chakra ones, and they have, they're so tiny, and they're so well in there. They do not come off of this.
I love that.
I have one that I wear all the time. Be careful with them though, because I dropped mine. So I wasn't really happy about that. But we have these in a whole different array of colors, different stones, all with the same
What
design.
stone is this one?
I can't remember,
That is so
Michelle.
cool.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It
brown
looks
and
like
black.
a-
I cannot think of it. It's like off.
It's interesting.
It's out of my brain.
It definitely looks like some sort of jasper.
You
It
know,
might be like a rutilated jasper or a red
It-
jasper or something.
yeah, it doesn't look like the red 'cause it's more brownish, but it might be I don't know, might
Yeah.
be the rutilated.
It's pretty.
Isn't
I'm
that
just
gorgeous?
yeah. I'm just. And this one's citrine,
Yep,
right?
that's citrine, yeah. Yeah, and that's a yellow quartz here. This one is the little yellow quartz inside the moon. These moons have different, there's so many different moons. I just chose one to show you guys. They all hold a little gemstone or a star or a heart. They're really, really beautiful. I love those too.
They're so thick too here.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
That part. Like
Yeah,
look
it's
at
real
that.
thick. It's a real sturdy.
And it's like that on the
Mhm.
other side, right?
Yeah, it's double-sided, so it doesn't matter which side you wear it on. It's still, I just love them. They're awesome.
So cool.
Yeah. And okay, Michelle, what stone is this one? It's green and pink.
Unakite.
There you go.
I love that one.
I love unakite too. I was just.
I love
have-
unakite too.
I unakite
I
you
love
too.
unakite.
I actually have quite a few pieces of unakite myself. So this one is unakite. We also have them in different gemstones also. So there's different gemstones of this shape, which I call the tooth. And then
I like that.
we have different ones of the moon, and we have more of these with the chakras.
Okay, cool.
And they're absolutely stunning pieces, very well made, and they're all for sale at the shop. And again, the holidays are coming, y'all, so
Yeah.
start that early shopping, right? Because we're doing a lot of shows in November, so don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah.
You need to come on down and pick up some of this great stuff that we have.
Cool.
Yes.
No babe of the week this week, Amy.
Okay.
What? Everybody go home. Forget it. We're not doing it. No, we are.
Is that Cindy?
That's Cindy and that's Shari. So,
Right.
and then
I
she is
love
kind of
Shari,
doing the
yeah.
woo on the back. This week, so it's round 9 of our calendar
Already
contest.
9.
9. So, and you were right earlier. So after this round, there's 2 more spots left. Round 10, I already have the girls that are going to be in it. They were previous babes and they haven't been up for competition yet. They're
Nice.
going in for round 10.
Yes.
Round 11, I'm not going to tell you.
Okay.
It's a surprise. And that's it. And the reason there's only 11 is because Amy and I, we're going to be getting our photo shoot done and we're going to be in it
Yep.
with our bikes. And we've already made some sales of the
We
calendars.
have, we
Yeah.
have.
So people are pre-ordering. To pre-order, let's back up and say to pre-order your calendar, if you go to Yankee Babe Apparel and you click on the Babe of the Week project, there'll be a link pre-order calendar. Anybody that pre-orders, which means order them before we actually have them in stock, we're going to send a little gift too.
Yes, and we have been going through the shop because we're going to start vending, and we have
Yes.
come up with some really cool stuff to give away.
Yeah, so, and we're not gonna tell you, it'll just be a surprise, but it's gonna come with your calendar, so, so order up. And the proceeds from this, right now, the proceeds from this are going to go to, which means the profits from it are gonna go to our Phoenix project, so that will go towards the $600 to buy the bike to actually get the project started. I'd love to sell $600, actually, in order, would have to sell $1,200 worth of calendars to get 600 for the Phoenix project,
Right.
but I'll take it.
For
I think we
real.
can do it,
I
definitely.
think so too. I
Yeah,
think we're gonna have a
excited.
good time with it, yeah.
So this week, for this round is these are our passenger babes.
Nice.
Yeah.
They're both
So,
passengers.
Yeah, they're both
Love
passengers.
that.
I want to have a passenger, calendar page, so I didn't want to mix my passenger girls in with rider girls,
Right.
because I didn't want a rider girl to win over. So we've got
Yeah.
2 passenger girls this year that we had interviewed and had on our show. And one of them is Shari, and Shari S. And Shari S. is in Sebastian, Florida. She was actually born in New York, raised in Miami, lives in Sebastian.
Nice.
Her husband is, here's Johnny with the Biker Shack. You can always find her on the back of the bike. Shari actually prefers being a backseat babe. Like, she has no desire to get a license.
Right.
She likes being the passenger.
Yep.
That's her job, that's her role. She coordinates. Mama Bear loves it, loves every minute of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, she does.
And there she is on the back.
awesome.
Yeah, and
And there's Johnny.
there's Johnny. This is Cindy. So this is Cindy M. And Cindy M is a friend of mine. She's born in Massachusetts, lives in Massachusetts, still lives in Massachusetts.
Nice.
And,
They're
yeah,
all over. Our
They
babes
are.
all over.
And Cindy has been riding as a passenger, or had been riding as a passenger for 30 years, right? And she just got her learner's permit. In Massachusetts, that means probably practice riding will happen after, because we're getting ready to kind of close up the season there. You maybe have another 2 months of riding. So,
Maybe.
and then she's going to find herself a little sporty. So she'll be one of the rider babes. Like, she'll be a passenger turned
Nice.
rider.
That's
So-
awesome. That's a great time.
Yeah, it really is. And I'll tell you what, both of them are awesome examples of, what it's like to be on the back of a bike, to have fun, to go on adventures, to go anywhere. Cindy, this was taken in Florida. Cindy and her guy go to Daytona every year. They go up to Laconia, New Hampshire, which is quite a ride on a bike. You
it
got
is.
you got some curves and some
Yeah,
mountains, and
yeah.
being a passenger on the back of that, and they just scoot all over the place. And Shari and Johnny, they scoot all around Florida. Again, they go to Daytona. They'll do a lot of bike runs,
Yeah.
with people,
Mhm.
and they're just always up for a good time,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they are.
yeah, so those are
Awesome.
our 2 biker babes.
Good luck, ladies.
Yeah, good luck, ladies. Now, voting starts today, Thursday, and it starts at noon today. So the voting has already started for this. So if you're watching this, go on over to yankeebabeapparel.com. You can click on the Babe of the Week project and find it, or you can just do yankeebabeapparel.com/calendar, and it will take you right there, or calendar contest. There's the link right there for it, but it's super easy to find. We'll also be sharing it in our group.
Yes.
And the voting, I'm gonna have the voting for this end Wednesday night at midnight, so that I can have everything ready for next week, and I can announce to you who the 10th spot winner is going to be.
That's awesome.
And we got some pictures coming in, Amy, and they are freaking phenomenal.
Yay.
Gorgeous pictures of these babes. They're not the pictures that were used in our, in our
Right.
feature. They're stunning.
That's great.
Yeah, the girls are
So
having a lot of
awesome.
fun.
I'm so excited over it. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait, girl.
Yeah, so those are the babes.
Nice.
I know, I love it. And it's such a spiritual experience. Let's do a spiritual spin, because I feel so soul connected to these girls.
Yeah, so this week's spiritual spin is a little bit about soul connections and how to recognize them, right? I'm sure you've all had an experience at some point in your life where you've just walked in and you're like, hey, I know that person.
Yeah,
Right?
I have.
Or you meet someone and all of a sudden you're completely relaxed.
Yeah.
right? Or you meet someone and you have an instant dislike,
Oh, I've had that too. Yeah.
right?
Just feel kind of odd or
Right,
funny.
right. And I found for myself when it's an instant dislike, my soul is protecting me.
Hmm.
Right, my spirit is protecting me. My higher self is protecting me. When I have a negative vibe, it's my higher self telling me to take caution.
Mm-hmm.
Be aware.
Yeah.
Not that, ew, I don't like you.
There's something.
There's something.
Mm-hmm.
There's something.
Not
My-
a soul connection.
Right, it's not part of my soul connection. That's right.
Mm.
So, like, me and you have the instant we met, we had a soul connection,
Mhm.
we became fast friends, and I'm so grateful that our spirits found each other again in this lifetime.
Me
Because I
too,
truly believe
yes.
that we've walked before together. It's
Oh,
just
yeah, we probably
so.
Wreaked
couple.
havoc.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
I'm sure.
For real. And during your life, I believe, people are always, oh, it's my soulmate, it's my soulmate. We have many soulmates over the course of our lives. We have many soul connections over the course of our lives. For me, one of the things that people find about me particularly is their spirit feels my spirit when I hug them.
Mm.
Right? And I sometimes will feel that from other people too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just that
It's just
feeling,
it's actual
right?
soul. Yeah.
It's very soulful. Not sexual, soulful.
Mhm.
Big difference.
Yeah.
And those are the people that I tend to want to keep around me, per se. So, I'm curious, I'd love to hear what some of your soul connections have been like and what you guys feel about or think about soulmates, right? Because for me, I know that I've had many soul connections and soulmates in this lifetime. There's been a lot of karmic cleanup from past lives for me. There's been a lot of growth. There's been a lot of, I'm visualizing my soul journey, right? And all those little connections I get along the way, it's like zap here, zap there. And I gotta tell you, without taking a moment to step back and recognize those soul connections, we can lose some really powerful people that are meant to be around us to help us with situations in our lives.
That's deep.
It's true because our mechanical body is always go 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 go. There's never there's not too much of a rest period for us where we can sit back and observe a person or observe an aura or an energy, because we are so quick with the next thought and the next judgment. And I'm at a place in my life where I recognize the soul connections and how powerful they are
Very
in my
deep.
life. So, I have quite a few soulmates on my journey right now, right? People that were meant to walk this journey with me. And I truly believe that Spirit directs people to me for my higher good and for their higher good, because it's all that 50-50.
Yeah, and
each
you
other.
for them, I was just gonna say. Do you know what I mean? So it's not just about, it's about that, but I think it's you for them also.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, one of the things that I have learned, through living the life that I live and the spirituality that I have, is that you're a teacher and a student.
Yeah.
You're the hierophant most of your life. And if you can go
Yeah.
into a situation knowing that you're that hierophant, your life is, my life, because I'll keep it on the me, my life is so much more spiritually fruitatious. That's a good way to put it. I'm very fruitful, I'm very abundant in my spiritual life because I choose to recognize the lessons and the teachers,
Yep.
and
That's cute.
I'm not always meant to be the teacher.
No,
We're not.
we're not.
Yeah.
And I think even so, I guess I don't look so much. Maybe I should look more, but I don't really look so much as what am I teaching? What am I learning? What am I? But I feel I'm more of like a. I guess that's teaching to people to open up, because I feel more like say for example, somebody comes into my life, why am I in their life? You know what I mean? A perfect example, the motorcycle, the kid that came in earlier. Like, I
Right.
look at it that way. Like, that's a soul connection too. I see. You know what I mean? Like, that person comes in. You know, they're looking for this type of place. He's a very spiritual person. He shares a lot of the same beliefs, but he's also looking for motorcycle work. He's
Yeah.
real excited to be here. He finds an outlet for what he needs.
Yes.
And then I'm like, okay, but I have somebody that comes in and trades that with a financial energy, you know,
Yeah.
a money energy,
Mhm.
buys things, you
Right,
know what I
yeah.
mean, for themselves. So even, and I know that will be probably a long relationship, right? A customer,
Right.
you know, person
Yeah.
relationship. But for me, I don't necessarily I guess look at that as like a teacher student, but I guess it is in some way, right?
Yeah, they come here for advice on their motorcycle. They come here for advice on products in your store. So in turn, you are, you know, the teacher, right?
In
and
that.
in turn, you get the feedback from him. What a great store you have. What a great shop you have. Well, I love your pricing. So
So
you're
he's the teacher at
he's
that
the
moment.
teacher,
Okay.
letting you know that what you're
Oh.
doing in life is right where you're supposed to be.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
So,
That's
and for a
really
lot
cool.
of times though, I will be in some type of relationship, and I'm not talking men or women, I'm talking any relationship in my life, and something will go down and we part ways. And sometimes you're left apart, like, what did I do wrong? What could I have done? What couldn't I have done? And somebody pointed out to me one time, it's not about why they left and why it didn't work.
That's why they were there.
It's what was the part of your journey together?
Yeah.
Right? So I sometimes don't recognize the hierophant part of it until way after the relationship has ended,
Oh.
right?
Cool.
So, yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with the soul connections, you know, because the people that I have right now, the soul connections that I have with right now in my life are such a big part of me,
Yeah.
and you know, I just feel like I have the wings of angels all around me, and they're all just helping me float right now. You know? And usually I'm the one that's like, let's get her, let's just hold her up.
Yep.
And so it's different for me now. Like, you know, it's vulnerable and it's humbling. And it's life.
Yeah.
Right? It's life on life's terms. And those soul connective people that I have today, I'm just really grateful for.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
cool.
I really am grateful. So I want to hear about your soul connections and what you guys think of them. Again, I will be probably talking to you guys in the comments on
Yeah.
Thursday.
I love that.
Yeah.
You could that's a deep subject.
The soul connections.
Yeah, it could take up a whole show
It could.
easily.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's amazing when you step back and just take 1 second to think of it.
yeah, it's incredible. I'm really hoping that. So, the thing I love about Amy's Week is that like you get to talk about your product, and we kind of toss things up a little bit. It's a little toss salad there going on, right?
She
Thing
wants to toss the
I
salad.
want to toss the salad. The thing I don't like about this week is I do the events before Amy does the weather, so I don't have any idea if you people are going to be able to go to these events. Don't worry. One of them is in Orlando, so you have to check your own weather.
Yeah.
So I'll start with that one, okay? This is Ladies Bike Night, which I thought was really cool.
Yes.
And they had like a really cool picture, but I didn't put the picture up. It's just like said Ladies Bike Night in purple. And it's at Persimmon Hollow Brewing Company. And they're at 227 North Eola Drive in Orlando, Florida. And so it's a long weekend this weekend, right?
It is?
Yeah, so it's Labor Day. Yeah.
Oh,
So it's the
snap.
it's the long weekend this weekend. So of course Monday is going to be like all the Labor Day stuff or whatnot. So
We're
there's
picnicking?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far out. Are you inviting me on a picnic?
I am.
Ooh. Maybe we'll have to picnic at the
Sebastian
Sebastian Inlet. I was just gonna say.
That's a great idea. Aww.
Aw, yeah. So Monday is going to be Ladies Bike Night. That's September 6th, 7 to 9:30 p.m. And that's in Orlando. And we had talked about Orlando before being kind of a fun night town. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nightlife
So that'd be
there,
fun.
yep.
I think a lot of bikes will be there with the neon lights glowing and the flashies beating to their music and
Oh,
everything
probably.
and the boom boom boom, the bass, give me that bass, boom boom boom. And then of course
This Saturday.
this Saturday, woo, it's the first Saturday of the month.
Sure is.
So this is our ladies meet and ride right here at Yankee Dave's Motorsports, 1170 Oslo Road in Vero Beach. If you're in the area, come on over. I already know a couple ladies that are planning on being here.
Yes,
So,
I'm super psyched.
yeah, and it's from 10 a.m. to, and I put question mark, because we're here at 10. We got the coffee on. Sometimes we'll have like little hors d'oeuvres or whatnot, like a breakfast. We usually stop at Dunkin's and get munchkins. Not gonna lie. And
They're
you know,
good.
you come at 11, meet other lady riders. Even if you don't want to go for the ride, you can come meet other ladies, hang out, check out our goods. We always have a special going on that day for ladies only. Anything that you buy on that day will be a blank amount off or a special discount or a special coupon.
Yep.
We decide when you get there, or we decide ahead of time. You just don't know till you get here. So we start at 10 a.m. Kickstands up are at 11:30 a.m.
Yes.
So kickstands up 11:30 a.m. That's when we go for our ride. So even if you don't want to go for a ride, or even if you don't have a bike, because I know there was one girl, Cheryl, that took the day off this Saturday to come.
Nice.
But her bike was hit in a parking lot. She's okay, but her bike, she doesn't have a bike. So even, if you want to come, if you don't have a bike, or
Come in
you
your car.
can't make it the ride, come in your car, come meet other ladies that ride,
Yeah,
hang out
man.
with us. 11:30 kickstands up. We'll go have lunch somewhere, and then we'll all part off like around 3 or 4 or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So what's that weather going to be like? Are we going to be able to do that?
Yes, we are. So weekend weather is here. Friday, it's we had
Yeah.
that storms rolling through. Ida went up the Gulf. We had another one coming up on the East Coast. We're getting residuals from that all weekend. So, we have even today. Like look at today. We had a chance of 25% chance of rain today.
Mm-hmm.
Actually 27 when I woke up, and it hasn't rained. So there were clouds all around. I thought I might get a little wet on my way here today, but I didn't, and the sun is still shining.
Yeah,
So
it's beautiful.
it's a hit or miss depending on your area. But Friday's again 50-50 shot.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday it goes down lower. Sunday it goes down lower, and Monday for the holiday looks to be the best out of all of them for the weekend.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. So I'm just looking again on the weather. Yeah. So Sunday and Monday are definitely 24% somewhere in there, and it's just going to be beautiful. I'm so grateful. Like I was driving around this morning, running errands and going crazy with all the stuff that has to be done. It was 82 degrees out. I'm like, roll down the window, turn
Perfect.
off the air conditioning.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just perfect. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And very nice for night riding. Very
Yeah.
nice for night riding right now.
Yep. And this morning I noticed that just today, really. Sitting, having my morning coffee out on the lanai. I'm like, wow, it's a nice breeze. It feels a little cooler.
Yes.
Yay.
That's because the days are getting shorter and
Yay.
nights are getting longer.
That's okay. I'll take it. Fine.
I will, because
Fine.
this 102 real feel stuff is just crazy.
Crazy.
Yes.
So that's all we got for you.
Guys, we really appreciate you coming in, and we really look forward to your comments. I will be monitoring the screens on Thursday. I will be at the shop, so come on down, have some coffee, maybe, I don't know, bring me donuts. Please.
Love it.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Have a blessed day.
Thanks for watching us. Make sure if you're watching us on YouTube that you hit the like button, ring the bell, subscribe,
Yes.
and follow us. We've got some really wonderful things coming on our YouTube channel that that are sure to delight the senses.
Oh, yeah.
And
Check it out.
Yeah, and of course we have a group, Chicks That Ride, on Facebook, and we broadcast live on that, and of course on Twitter. We're on Titter.
Twitter. Shoot, I said Twitter.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Have a
Ciao,
great
bye,
week.